Nobody knows who the fuck you is. Handle biz like it's jizz, wipe it clean. But you think you're cool enough, cool enough. I guess you're just cool enough, cool enough. Nobody crosses me like you did. Can't believe it.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I guess my camera was really giving me problems and I was just having a bullshit ass day with the camera, but we're back with a fire look. Yes, we're gonna do this. Okay, so let's start off with our Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette. You're gonna tap into these two colors, boom, blam. Now you're gonna go ahead and carve out your shape. I don't know what you would call this shape. I'm gonna say a little wing. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I really honestly don't know. But you can do it as light. I would do it as light as possible, because if you do it too dark, then you really can't fix it. So y'all know my motto, a little bit at a time goes a long way. And then once you kind of got that carved out to the liking of your eyeball, you're going to go into this James Charles palette and you're going to tap into that red color and you're going to just kind of place that on top. Once again, it ain't got to be perfect, but you don't want to do it too high, because yeah, don't do it too high. Make sure you kind of go more into the burgundy color. Then you're going to go with this other brush and you're going to blend those out as much as possible. Once again, this don't have to be perfect, but you know, try your best to like blend it as much as possible, so that way you don't have to kind of like build your colors as much. And then you're going to go back in with that orange that I pointed at earlier and you're going to kind of place that on top. As you can see, I didn't place it on top. I kind of like blended it in with the red, so that way, because I want to add another color after this and I don't need it all in my eyebrow, which is crazy, because you're going to see as I continue on, I still got it in my eyebrow and then didn't fix it, but you'll see. So like I said, you want to build your colors as you go on, so you're going to constantly be going back. So now you're going to take that yellow and you're going to go into that Zulu palette by Jivia, and you see I looked at it and was like, damn, I got that yellow in my eyebrow, and I just continued going, y'all, and didn't even fix it. Like, I can't even get past the fact that, first off, this is not blended at all, but we're going to get there. But there's a yellow patch in your eyebrow. It don't bother you and you haven't fixed it. Bruh, get your shit. It's okay. I mean, I guess. I pray I fix it. I want to say in my pictures it don't look like that, but I don't know. It's just really bothering me. Okay, I did fix it, but I didn't fix what I really should have fixed. But I guess I was really more upset at the fact that my yellow wasn't more like prominent how it was on the other side. So I kind of took off some of that orange. I guess I put too much. So it looks a little bit better right now. So I'm glad I fixed that. But I also didn't fix this yellow patch in my eyebrow. Y'all, I'm really stuck on it. I'm sorry. Now you're going to go back into that James Charles palette and go in with that black. Like y'all know my saying, a little goes a long way, like I stated before. So just put a little bit. We want to kind of just darken it up. Now you're going to take your Q-tip, and on today's episode we have a Velvet Sugar by Bath and Body Works. So what we're going to be using today is to take off some of this eyeshadow. Then you're going to go on your Plouise base 0 and then this yellow one. Now, y'all, I don't know what it is about this base, and this is why I don't use that one. It's a yellow one. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's so watery. Like, it has like little droplets in it, and I don't know if I just got a bad batch or what, but I'm really not fucking with it. But it's okay. It worked better when I put the white in there. So you kind of want to carve that that eyeliner out at the top and kind of just make like an open wing above your eye. And as you see, I took like a finer brush to kind of like give my line like a little bit more crisp. And the object here is what you want to do is try to pat on as much product as possible, because I'm not going back in with anything else. The only thing that's going to be up there is that product. That liner doesn't, okay, good. I'm glad I fixed it. So as you can see, I really don't like that liner. It just wasn't hitting right like the other side. So I went back in and I redid it, and it looks so much better. So then I went back in with the same product and just kind of made it a little bit darker to where you can actually see. So that way when I get ready to cut my next crease with another base color, I can actually see the line and I don't like overdo it, because you don't want the line too thin. I still want to be able to see the yellow. And then I'm going in with a hint of mint, and I believe I mixed something else like a frost color. I'll put it in the description box below. And you're basically just going to carve out the rest of your eye. So like I said, don't make that line too thin, because then it's going to be really hard for you to try to go back in and fix it once you kind of got your eyeshadow already down. Okay, so now you're going to go in with your NYX Ultimate palette. There's two colors we're going to hit, but the first color is going to be like this teal sea foam looking color. I don't know. And you're going to kind of put that on the corner of your eye. It doesn't have to be much. It's just kind of make the base pop a little bit more. And then you're going to go in with, I'm going to just say a sky blue because they don't have any names. So you're going to put this on the middle of your eye, and this can be sloppy. It really doesn't matter. You just want to build up enough color to where you can actually see it, because when I first put it down, you couldn't even see it. So then you're going to go in with this Morphe palette, and you're going to put that green just like before that blue, and then kind of morph it into you're going to morph it in with that other seafoam green that you put from the NYX palette. And I think I went back in with a little bit more of the base just to make it pop a little bit more, because I was kind of missing that. And I think that worked a little bit. Yeah. And then from here, you just want to kind of build your colors so that way you can actually see them. So then you're going to go in with these two colors. Y'all, as I'm watching this footage, I don't really know what I did with those two colors, but you can see with this next color that I went in with the James Charles palette, you can actually see that color. So those other two colors have not a clue what they actually did. I don't really see a difference, but this one I do. Okay, and then from there you want to kind of just clean up like that blue that I did kind of get on that other side, and go back in with that burgundy color. And y'all, I called myself trying to like smoke out the bottom of my eye, right? I promise y'all, 2 minutes of footage was literally like this. All you saw was the top of my forehead, and then I popped up and my eyeball was done. Like, I really thought I was doing something and didn't show nobody anything. So I'm gonna assume that I took some black and I put that there, and then I'm going in with this red color. I don't know where it's from. I couldn't even tell you because I was hidden the whole entire time. So just take a bright red and put it down there. And I guess I cleaned up my eye as well and made that like a sharper sharper wing. Sorry, had a delay reaction. So now we're just going to go ahead and do basically a full face routine. If you want to see how I do my full face, I do have another video on how I achieve that. I will link it down below. And then from there, that's when I told you I was having camera problems. It makes me wonder, was this shit even fucking dead? Bitch. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Oh my God, there's children's outside.
Yes, children belong outside, not inside.
Well, they're across to the streets.
Oh.
They don't hit none.
Well, yeah, don't hit the children now. And then, sorry, that was a conversation with my boyfriend. I thought I'd just add that in. Whatever. He literally delayed me from doing a lot, so he had to go. So basically here, I just kind of already did my full face. I put on mascara, and now I'm putting on some of my favorite lashes by Miss A. They have these new 3D Minx lashes, and I am in love with them. They are like $6, but I be spending some money on them lashes, but they are so good, y'all. I highly recommend them. They're so fluffy but lightweight. Then you're gonna go in with this Nubian palette, the very first one. As you can see, that that shadow was busted and tied. Okay, it's so old, and I've been not using this highlighter because I just don't want to buy another palette. But this is one of my favorite little eyeshadow slash highlighters. And I put that on, well, my face, duh. Then definitely go ahead and end with my all-nighter spray by Urban Decay. And now for the fun part, we're going to go ahead and add some jewels. Shout out to Forever 21. That's where I ordered them. I don't really remember how much they were, but I'll put them in the description box below. So I basically just put them on just like how the picture was. Now I went ahead and decided to be extra, and I had these jewels already that I used for a look a long time ago, like maybe 2 years ago, and I decided to put some jewels in the middle of my forehead and on my chin to just give it a little something extra. And then I went ahead and finished with my bottom eyelashes. I don't even remember if I did them before, but I redid them. And then I just kind of did a neutral lip. It wasn't anything fancy. So I went ahead and used my Narcissistic lip gloss that I got in my PR package and put that on the outside corner of my lips. And then this is my NYX Butter Gloss, which is my go-to gloss. And I went ahead and did that. Then from there, I just went ahead and blended them all together, give it kind of that ombre effect. And then I put something in the middle of my lips, but I don't really know what that was because it wasn't even shown on camera, so I'm sorry. And then after that, I mean, boom, blow, like, look at that. Like, I did that. So I feel like I'm really ready for Carnival. My hair really does speak to me. Like, I feel like I could go out there and put on a two-piece. I wouldn't, but I feel like I could do that. And shout out to my hairstylist, Brittany. I'll definitely link all of her stuff down below. She really did that on the hair. Sorry, it's kind of like a little old. All right, so that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you stayed throughout the end, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you watched all the way and you're not subscribed, you love you. So do a favor and hit it. But thank y'all for watching again, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Deuces.